Shaman Jeff here at the Village Mystic, wishing you a wonderful week, always squeezably soft. I have pulled some cards for you this week. I have already shuffled this deck, and it is ready to go, waiting to give you answers as to what your week should look like or is going to look like. And the first card out is usually like a significator, so it's setting the tone usually of a reading. And this being a significator card is showing harmony, and it's also showing a blending with spirit. And so some of the things are easing back a little bit, and we're finding a little bit more comfort this week. Looks like we're going to have some disappointment with something or someone. So the heart will be healing. We always learn through experience, and those things that don't kill us only make us stronger. Old cliche, but true. We're also looking at festivities this week, which that could be particularly true here because we're having a big event on Saturday. We're going to have sales and giveaways and a lot going on, a lot happening. It looks like whatever it was that we've been walking away from or working through, we've already completed it, because this is where, in the way I place out the cards, is a card of the past. And so that it's showing some completion coming. It's also showing some money coming in. Always a good thing. We welcome that. We accept it. We deserve it. Put those mantras in play, because the card is saying it's a possibility, but we got to do the work to make that happen. It looks like we're also going to be letting go of something this week. So there may be someone or something you're wishing to let go of. A lot of people automatically assume the cards are good or bad, and they're really not. I mean, this card could go either way. If you're wanting to let go of something and you quit smoking, and you wanted to quit smoking, is that a bad thing? It's showing you're able to cut it off. And on the other side of that, there may be somebody that has been a friend that we have to let go of. So either way, it just is what it is. And what is above you? The card that is above you is always one that we're having difficulty seeing. And it's also like a lofty goal. That's why it is above us. And it is ever present. And this particular card is very neat in the way that the skulls are set out here today and the things that we're working through in this moment. We sometimes lose sight that no matter what it is we're working through, it is leading us to evolving. It is leading us to understanding our spiritual nature. And this is going to tie in with it, because as a shaman, you know I'm going to have an animal card for you. And the animal card of the week is the whale spirit. The whales go back in time forever. They have been here since the beginning of Earth. And there is nothing that's ever transpired upon the Earth that their awareness isn't felt. And so it knows everything. It knows all of the beginnings and the endings. And it's aware of the energies that are ever shifting on the Earth. And all of those energies, the whale is the guardian of. And so the whale is also helping in the manifestation of all things. And those things that come from the world of the sea, that come from the mystery, we don't always know with our mind. We don't always understand with our head, and we're not meant to. There are some things that we just have to reach in and feel. There are some things that come through our heart and some things that come through our intuition. And so the will connects us with that, and it's a reminder of that. And you go back to these cards, and you got the card of being recognized as a spiritual being right at the top of that. And that's underneath all of us, because that is our true purpose, is to be that spiritual being. And so we're learning and we're evolving. One of our biggest problems that we have with that is resistance to change. Because most people feel like any kind of change is something to be feared, we resist change. We resist letting go of things that no longer serve us. We resist letting go of our ideas of who we are, our ego. And when we resist, it only persists, and then matters seem to get heavier on us or seem to be more challenging. And so uniquely, I did not plan this out at all. I never do. It just comes out the way it does. The stone that I was guided to tonight was lepidolite. This is like an esoteric Epsom salt. So it's a great stone to put in a bath. This one's a little small. I'd want a bigger one if I was going to take a bath with the stone. But it teaches us acceptance. It teaches us how to let go. And that is one of the biggest lessons. I've always said that anything I ever try to hold on to only holds me back. And there's learning in every challenge. And so I wish you a wonderful week. I hope to see your faces on Saturday. Make sure you subscribe and that you like us.
Before you go, we've had a couple of questions. The one person had asked what you would call someone who feels energy past and present.
Well, that would be somebody who's empathic. There are always people that empath everything around them. They have difficulty sometimes even discerning what's theirs when they're too empathic, and it can be a hectic existence until you learn to block out some of those feelings that aren't yours, until you learn what crystals to work with, like chiastolite, and at that point, or black tourmaline to help you stay grounded. And so those are stones I recommend for people who are always feeling things.
And she says she feels energies in different places of the house, so those stones would work with that as well, correct?
Yes. Okay. There is different energies in every situation, and if you're aware of it, it could be that you're awakening, that you're feeling things. And I'm not sure that that's a bad thing or a good thing, because at times it seems like a blessing, and at other times it seems like a curse. But trust what it is you're feeling, and it will propel you further into understanding, and it will teach you knowledge. Make sure you like us, subscribe. We're wishing you a wonderful week.
Hey, and this is Dawn here, and I just want to tell you all that this weekend we've got a lot going on. We've got a big summer solstice celebration that we're planning. Fairy Hair Girl will be here. The girls, Shannon and Heather, on Saturday. Jerry Shell will be performing. We'll have a lot of sales, and Mike is going to be set up with his beads, so it's going to be really fun. Hopefully we can see y'all.
Have a great week. Create it for yourself. Own it. This is Shaman Jeff, and there are flying whales coming at you, and I am out.